Okay, I am looking for a Tesla top fish on this potential hourly lower high. Let me try and multitask this. Potential daily inside bar. We have this low, high, higher low, higher high yesterday with that short squeeze, higher low this morning. I played this already. I'm flat. I'm already out. I sold into this 5-minute overbought. Looks like we're going to miss this setup. 5-minute overbought into this blue line, which is high day prior resistance, 803.36. We're then looking to top fish short this level, because again we're just looking for an hourly lower high under 809. Is the play here? This upper wick. I'm getting more pullback than I would have hoped. I was looking to short around this 802 area. I'm going to give it a second. See if I get something. Short, what's SPY doing? SPY hit high day prior resistance as well, pulling back. So if we see a short-term bounce, this is going to be a good short. Shorting around this 803 level. Stop is going to be 805.06. Might even give it a few more pennies of wiggle room. Okay, in our first short. In our second. Okay. What I don't like is we're starting to bounce on Tesla before we get bounces in QQQ and SPY. So if and when they bounce, they may pick up correlation. So we make it stop that here. Could have been a bit more patient on that second ad, but because risk is so small, position size is so small, I don't mind it. Tempted to add another position up here because risk is so small. I'm gonna wait though because SPY and QQQ is just starting to bounce. So QQQ has some notable support, intraday pivot, and the 200 moving average, as well as the daily EMAs. It'd be impressive if bears can push through that. Same with SPY, but their SPY's a bit higher. In these levels, the intraday pivot is quite farther down, as well as the 200, probably from notable XLV strength. Getting some bounces on SPY and QQQ now. See what bulls can do. May see some bear. Seen some good bear follow through now. QQQ still holding. If we see a breakdown to 800, I'm going to take this half off. Look at my finger on the trigger here. SPY pulling back now, weak bounce. Testing 200 moving average. QQQ seeing notable pullback below intraday pivots and 200 moving average. So we should see some follow through here for Tesla bears. So being patient on taking this first piece. Okay, that's what I'm at half. Obviously we want bears to break 798.50 here. For us to be confident of our top fish. Some nice volume coming in on the tape. There we go. We're gonna get a bear break now. Hoping QQQ and SPY do as well. Some added weight. Testing VWAP. Intraday pivot is next. That hourly candle is looking good on the bottom left. Nice and reversey. Looking for an hourly lower high on SPY as well, so it's potential we just chop around. Could even see new low day today. Not the most probable. So I'm probably just gonna leave this position. A suitable target would be this pivot for the week. 792-ish if we got that extended. So I'm going to set some alerts. a cup of tea, get some brownie points. And I'm gonna go for a morning stroll. So that's it, just to recap. We had this hourly trend, we were looking to fade. We played the hourly higher low position from pre-market into this resistance, almost nailed that top. Looking for the hourly lower high under 809. Then paused, noted selling in the bounce. We shorted into this bounce, covered partial into support. We've since broken that support to show the loss of the 5-minute uptrend. My stop has been moved down from the original 805.05 down to just over this wick, 803.70, just above there. Again, the only reason I pulled my stop down was because the move followed through until we broke this line, the 798.50, this 5-minute higher low. Until we broke that, my stop was still up here because the move had not played out. So I was willing to play out or stop out, as they say. Only thing I could have done better is I could have added here on this initial bounce when we saw that notable bounce side. I didn't because of my day so far. I didn't want to add the risk. I had a small position. I was happy with this position. I was happy with the risk, even though I was at 801.50, because my position size was so small, my relative risk was tiny. So this is pretty much just a trade to be a cherry on top. So I'll probably cover down here around 792.05.